Well, Wei, I'm curious if this weekend you might be taking up WWE on its offer, where this weekend only, 25% off WrestleMania 42 tickets. They have announced a holiday weekend offer. Get your seat at the table with 25% off tickets. I love how they emphasize off, like as though it could be confused with 25% in addition to normal costs. Yes, 25% off tickets starting now through Monday night at midnight Pacific time. Don't miss out. This comes amidst reports and such of, we have talked about this extensively this week. I mean, ticket sales are down compared to last week. That is not conjecture. That is fact. And, we have seen several examples from, the report about commercial establishments within a 50-mile radius of Allegiant Stadium that are not expected to be able to broadcast WrestleMania this year. And, something like this, I'm sure they're looking just for, to try and spike some sales this weekend by getting 25% off. Like I did look tonight on Ticketmaster. Like you can get into either night for under $200 a ticket.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I think this about tells you everything you need to know about maybe how they feel about, the current sluggishness of the sales. I imagine if you're somebody who paid full price for your ticket already, you're probably not too happy about this. And if you're, I guess, the people that are maybe trying to sell on the aftermarket, this is probably some of the worst news you could hear.
Well, you know what? That's the gamble you take if you are a broker on the secondary market. Do you think at all that there is would you be expecting, once the card gets rolled out, would you be expecting that to post elimination chamber? What do you expect to see? If there was going to be a spike in ticket sales, do you feel it would be after people know what the key matches are, or do you think that the matches are less of a factor for people that are making that decision to buy tickets right now?
I would say they're less of a factor, with the exception of there being some megastar being attached to the show. Again, if it's somebody on the level of a Dwayne Johnson, Steve Austin comes back and has a match, that might drive a big difference. But I don't really see anybody currently on the roster making a huge difference.
I would argue Bad Bunny would be the biggest thing they could play right now. If it was announced that this guy's going to perform a song at WrestleMania, I think that would maybe be the biggest thing.
Do you think a song itself would be enough?
I think,
because I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. Be in a match, I feel.
Well, that's not happening, I don't believe. But yeah. I think more so than anything, I think it's certainly, I think the prices are a factor for a lot of people. We'll see if this means anything this weekend. But I would imagine there's going to be a bunch of, further push as, they have 9 weeks. And again, ticket sales, they are fine. They are hardly embarrassing or anything, but this is all about, being able to, outdo last year. And right now they're behind that pace.
And if they're, depending on how far they are behind the pace by the time, the event comes, it can be embarrassing, even though to, most of professional wrestling history, whatever they hold in this building will probably be seen as a great success, but by their own metrics and by their own sort of publicity, it could be seen as an embarrassment.
Well, let me tell you, if there's one consistency, it is wrestling fans. I mean, go look at the comments to this tweet from Allegiant Stadium today about 25% off.
I'm actually having trouble finding the tweet.
The original one did disappear. And that if you go to the Allegiant Stadium Twitter account, they did I believe they put out a new tweet tonight, because the original one, you're right, was, I went to check that too. And I saw it this afternoon, and then tonight it was deleted. Got it. So it is there though. Now maybe they got inundated with comments and they were like, let's just refresh.
Okay. All right.
We'll see how
25% off. Okay.
There you go. February on the Post Wrestling Cafe, we continue our review of Season 2 of WWE Unreal, including a big look at Seth Rollins' fake injury, which culminated in his appearance at SummerSlam. We're going to be looking back at Shinya Hashimoto with a special career retrospective on Rewind Away, plus a review of Extreme Rules 2011, as John Cena announces to the WWE audience that Osama bin Laden has been compromised to a permanent end. We'll also take a look at New Beginning in Osaka, TNA no surrender, and new members can take advantage of a 7-day free trial. Go to postwrestlingcafe.com and jump on board in February.